Hi, Collective. I'm Ancient, and I have a channel song for someone. It's by Brownstone called If You Love Me. There's a part in the song where she says, "If you love me, say it. If you trust me, do it. If you want me, show it. If you need me, prove it." She says, "You will not hurt my pride if right now you decide you are not ready to settle down. But if you want my heart, then it's time that you start to act like you're mine in the light, in the dark." So you could be feeling this way about someone, or someone's feeling this way about you. I feel like you and this other person, you two connect through music. You could notice synchronicities through music. You get messages through music as well. But I'm getting some of you felt like you had to love this person in the dark. Like you couldn't love them the way you wanted to. And so for a lot of you, you walked away. But as we get closer to the Mercury retrograde, I am picking up on this person coming back around. And I feel like you may make it very clear to them that if they want you, they need to say it. If they love you, they need to say it. They need to show you. If they trust you, they need to do it. So some of you go take a look at that song or just check out the lyrics. It could resonate with you. All right, let me see what's going on with this. Yeah, somebody's coming back around. We have the Knight of Wands for sure. Rushing in. Could be a fire sign. We have the King of Cups. Yeah, so someone, okay. So this resonates. We have the Knight of Wands and the King of Cups. This person's rushing in to tell you how they feel. This is someone that loves you. They don't have to be a fire or a water sign, but this is definitely somebody who's rushing in to tell you that they love you. All right, tell me more. We have the Star. I am picking up on an energy. It's kind of like an ultimatum, not necessarily to you, but I also feel like they want to clear the air too because they want to know how you feel. Although you could have made it very crystal clear in the past where you stood with this person, but it's like they want to hit the reset button and say, "Look, how do you feel about me? Because I'm going to tell you how I feel about you." Something about you. We have the King of Cups here with the Star, Aquarius energy. They find you extremely, some of you have like pretty eyes, and it's not just the color. Some of you could have brown eyes or darker eyes. It's like the shape. It's something um, very whimsical about your eyes. You don't have to have like green or blue or hazel eyes to have beautiful eyes. You can have like the shape of your eyes is something. And people have told you that, like you have beautiful eyes. Something about your eyes being like big and bright. Some of you have, doesn't matter your gender, but you have beautiful eyelashes, like natural beautiful eyelashes. You don't wear extensions. For my men out there, you just have naturally full curly eyelashes. Something about your eyes. This person loves your eyes. They love everything about you, but when you look at them, they melt. And what you're going to notice, like if you FaceTime this person, they have to look away. They can't look at you. Okay. You could have already noticed that. Let's get into it. Tell me more about this. We have the Four of Swords. Yeah, this person has had enough time to think. That's why they're coming back. And it's also Mercury retrograde. We have the Emperor at the bottom of the deck. This person, with the Four of Swords, it's like This person thinks that they need to prove it. That's what I'm getting with this Knight of Wands. They need to prove, they need to say it, they need to do it. They can't just sit around. I'm also getting where this person recognizes that past behaviors, why repeat those behaviors with you when those behaviors got them nowhere? So if this person did nothing in the past, but yet they wanted, you, they're going to try something different, right? You're not going to keep repeating the same behavior over and over. And plus, they feel like you're worth it. Here with the star, you're worth it. Okay, let's see. Clarify the Knight of Wands. The Queen of Wands. I told you this person finds you beautiful, handsome. Wow. Like, so attracted to you, like crazy. They're in love with you, God. They're in love with you. Wow. Okay. Tell me about the King of Cups. Eight of Cups. It took you having to walk away, like just walk away without any anger, animosity. It took you having to close the book, you know, shake on it, say good game as a figurative speech. But it took you having to completely detach and walk away and pull back your energy for this person to really feel it, for them to really just like take a step back and say, okay, this is what life looks like. If I don't hear from him, if I don't hear from her, if I don't see her, if I don't see him, this is how life is going to be. They didn't like that. They didn't like how they felt. They don't want to be without you. And I feel like they're going to make this very clear. This person's lonely without you. Even if there's other people that want them, they do not want anybody else. They want you. They figure if they're going to date, if they're going to put themselves out there, if they are going to give love a shot, love a chance, they want to do it with you. They feel like you deserve it. They already feel like you're the one here with a star. You're special to them. They don't want to do this with anyone else. They want to do this with you. Although they understand that they have been inconsistent, they put you through whatever. But I feel like, and that's why you emotionally detach from this person, but they needed you to do that. You know, a lot of people don't understand that. They feel, a lot of people are convinced that staying around a person, holding on to them keeps the person. If you love someone, you have to let them go. And if they're meant to be in your life, and this, I know this is hard for people to hear, but it's the truth. If they're meant to be in your life, they will be in your life. And that's exactly how I feel, because you're the Queen of Wands. Doesn't matter your gender. That's exactly how you looked at the situation. A lot of you were just done. And you're still done, but you put out into the universe, you know, I'm going to put the situation in your hands. I'm going to walk away because it doesn't serve me emotionally, mentally, or spiritually. I'm going to walk away from this person. But if I'm meant to be in their life, if they're meant to be in my life, then so be it. That's kind of how you guys left this. And that's the right way to go about it. Tell me about the star. Tell me about the star. We have the Knight of Cups. There's that message. The Page of Swords. Yeah, this person is watching you. They watch you a lot. I don't know. Like, if you have social media, obviously they watch you on social media. For some of you, it could be in person. If you work near this person, live near this person. Oh my God, this person's so in love with you. It's insane. What I feel right now is like I have butterflies in my stomach and I feel anxious. So this person is anxious to be with you. We have the Nine of Pentacles. And I'm getting this gentle energy. I feel like they're going to come in. I feel like they're going to come in and say, please forgive me. They could have already tried to apologize, but it just didn't fit. This feels different. This feels very humble. Like, please forgive me. I'm sorry. Just their demeanor, their tone. Tell me about the Four of Swords. The Queen of Cups. Yeah, this person's thinking about all the love that you did show them already. And it's your turn to receive. So I feel like this person's showing up to be the receiver or the giver, and you be the receiver. Tell me about the Page of Swords. You caught their eye. We have the Knight of Swords and we have the Three of Wands. Yeah, you caught their eye. If you recently posted like a new photo or something, they saw it and it just like drove this person crazy in a positive way. But they need to tell you everything before you fully leave. For a lot of you, you already closed the door, but they didn't get a chance to tell you. Not get a chance, they didn't tell you everything. So this person's rushing back. Tell me about the Three of Wands. It's something about before you leave. I don't know what that means. Some of you could be moving far or moving away. So something about before you leave. Four of Pentacles, Six of Wands. Yeah, this person's done with holding back here with the Four of Pentacles. They're done with holding back from you. They want to prove themselves. Because some of you could be traveling soon here with the Six of Wands. Are you going to be relocating or something or moving? And a part of them thinks that they won't get this shot once you're gone or something like that. That's what I'm getting. All right, tell me about the Eight of Cups. We have the Knight of Cups. Excuse me, not the Knight of Cups. We have the Knight of Pentacles and we have the Eight of Wands. Clarifying the Eight of Cups. Okay, this person knows that you're emotionally detached. They know you're emotionally unavailable. They could have driven you to this, with the Knight of Pentacles here and the Eight of Wands. They're going to be cautious. They're going to be very cautious with you, or cautious with their approach on how they approach the situation. Tell me about the Eight of Wands. They're going to say something to you, but it's going to be very cautious. Okay, so we have the Tower. We have the King of Pentacles and we have the Strength card. Okay, so what I'm getting, they also want you to be careful with them, careful with their heart. This person's in love with you, okay? They want you to be careful with their heart, but they're also going to be very cautious on how they approach the situation, how they approach the topic, because this person's coming back around. I know they keep coming back, but they will. We have the Tower and the King of Pentacles. This conversation is going to take you by surprise, but this person is, I'm getting territorial as well. So they're going to try to hold that energy in. Okay, they're going to try to control that energy with the Strength card being here. They're going to try to show some restraint, because I feel like this person's also not only madly in love with you, but they're madly attracted to you. Like, this connection with you is something they've never experienced. Tell me about the Queen of Wands. If they have experienced it, it wasn't okay. If they have experienced being in love with someone, that person broke their heart, but even that person doesn't hold a candle to you, which is crazy. Okay, that's what they're thinking. So even if even if this person has fallen in love before, they've been married, whatever, those people don't even hold a candle to how they feel about you, which is why they're a bit intimidated by the situation because, you know, if they got their heart broken from those people, they can only imagine the amount of damage that you could do. I'm not saying you're going to do that, but that's how this person thinks. We have the Three of Swords, clarifying the Queen of Wands. Yeah, this person broke your heart. That's what I said. They hurt you. They could have tried to put you in a love triangle for some of you or made you into an option. For some of them, they pretended like you were not their soulmate and you've been their soulmate this entire time. Tell me about the Three of Swords. For some of them, they could have intentionally dated other people, maybe to make you jealous. Like this person was on some BS, okay? But they tried to like psych themselves out as if you were not the one. See the Three of Swords, and we have the Ace of Pentacles. See, you could have tried to give this person your heart. You could have tried to give them your all with the Ace of Pentacles. Um, I said your all. So that's everything. Your heart, your time. You could have really let this person know that you wanted them. You wanted to be exclusive with them. And I feel like you could have gotten nothing out of it. And so, you left the situation feeling unfulfilled. That's why you're in the Eight of Cups with this person. That's why they're going to approach the conversation with you gently, not so much strategically like they used to in the past. This person they're in their King of Cups and King of Pentacles energy. So they're going to try to approach you from a place of like compassion, a place of compassion, a place of understanding, acknowledgement, recognition, acknowledging what you went through. We have the Nine of Swords. Wow. And we have the Emperor. Okay. See, when I tell you this person is beating themselves up, this person is beating the heck out of themselves. Like, this is insane. They are beating themselves up. Because we have the Ace of Pentacles, the Nine of Swords, and the Emperor. This person's like, I am an idiot. I'm a fool. I'm stupid. Why did I treat that beautiful, handsome, amazing person like that? What the hell was I thinking? This person is in what the hell was I thinking energy. They're just sitting at home looking off into space, with the TV on, and they just shake their head at themselves, thinking, disgusted, ashamed. Like, what the hell was I thinking? And some of you are like, Ancient, I know. That's how I felt when I was in a situation. You couldn't understand why they would do this to you. See, it's a lesson. It's unfortunate, but there was a lesson that this person needed to learn. You may not specifically know exactly what they needed to heal from, but this situation, it served a purpose. Just put it that way. Although, it sucks, but that's how transformation works. Tell me about the Emperor energy. Okay, so we have the Queen of Pentacles. So this person treated you like a side piece. Yeah, they treated you like the Queen of Wands, but in a low vibration. Not just a queen, because they are attracted to you, but they treated you like a side piece. Again, for some of you, they could have put you in a love triangle. And the reason why I say put you in a love triangle is because you didn't know. Like, this person could have lied about their relationship situation or status. Like, there was something, this person tricked you kind of. There was some sort of manipulation here. But again, they treated you like a side piece, or they treated you like you don't have integrity. They didn't treat you like a woman or a man of value. And they see your value. They know your worth. And so they're also embarrassed by that, because they recognize, why would someone who has the type of value and worth give them another chance? There's so much going on in this person's mind. They're still going to try. Tell me about the Ten of Cups. Because another thing, they realize that they could have had that Ten of Cups. They could have had the fairy tale in their mind, right? There's no such thing as a fairy tale, but they could have. It could have been close to perfect for them. Tell me about the Nine of Swords and the Emperor. This person was hurt. They were damaged. I told you. Not making an excuse, but this person was, they were jacked up. And so they treated you. They took out their pain and suffering on you when they met you. They didn't treat you right. Tell me about the Emperor and the Queen of Pentacles. We have the Devil in the reverse. Tell me about the Seven of Cups and the Devil. Yeah. Okay. I'm also getting this person could be a father or a mother or whatever, and they could have been pretending like they still wanted their ex, or the person that they have the child with. They could have, that's why I said some of them, they could have put you in a love triangle, but they didn't even want this person. But it's like they kept the person around just to play games with you. It's so toxic. Let's move on. And so that's why I said all of this, they're embarrassed. And they really want forgiveness for their behavior. The Four of Wands. Yeah, they want a relationship. Yeah, but that's crazy. Especially if that story resonates. And they still feel and see you two being together, but it's a stalemate. You don't know. Well, no, some of you, you're just like, no, I don't think so. Others of you, you're in a stalemate. But this person is still stuck on the idea of you two being in a relationship. Whether or not you told them that you would never be with them, they're still stuck on it. Okay, let's close this out with a cosmic insight card. Some of you might not trust this person. You just don't trust them, which makes sense. All right, close this out. We have date night, Mercury retrograde. Okay. Again, someone could be coming in around Mercury retrograde wanting to take you out. All right, we're going to leave it here. At the bottom of the deck, we have commitment. Yeah, get ready, y'all. This person's coming back around for sure. So during the next retrograde, expect to hear from this person. That's all I have for you. Thanks so much for listening. I'll talk to you soon.